We are going to be tracking the potential for some scattered showers and storms for the middle of your work week. I want to give you a look at the forecast model showing just how much rainfall we could get over the next 24 to 48 hours. It is showing heavier rainfall totals that have moved further inland and mostly causing concerns over the Everglades. However, we could get some isolated spots that could cause some minor flooding as we make our way a little bit closer to the metro. Now, the overall trends over the past 12 hours have been trending a little bit lower for our flash flood threat. This is the look at what we are tracking in regard to the risk across all of South Florida. As you can see, it's widespread with everywhere highlighted in green indicating a level 1 at a 4 risk. That's a low end risk for flooding. This doesn't mean everyone's going to see heavy downpours. It just means there's enough moisture in the air to warrant some heavier downpours developing. Right now, the bulk of it is down toward our south and east, but we've had a few isolated storms and scattered light showers that have already scooted in the area. Here's just a look on the satellite radar of everything that's kind of hovering off toward our south and east. This is going to continue to get ushered into the region thanks to this area of high pressure out over the Atlantic that reinforces that southeasterly flow. That's why I'm encouraging you to keep the umbrella near. The forecast models have not been consistent over the past 24 hours. They've been all over the place. Okay, that means that they're uncertain about what's going to happen. So what we're doing is taking it piece by piece, hour by hour here. The most recent forecast models are hinting at some scattered activity throughout the back half of the morning and into the early afternoon. As we head into the back half of the afternoon, the bulk of the heavy rain should be over the Everglades. I'd still encourage you to keep that umbrella near as some scattered storms will still be possible. Even overnight tonight, we could be dealing with some heavier rain closer to the Keys. As we head throughout the day tomorrow, I think we could still see some isolated heavier downpours, especially in the afternoon, but I do still think that the bulk of the activity is going to happen out toward our west for the heavier downpours. In regard to our temperatures today, mid to upper 80s, that's going to be very heavily dependent on if those showers and storms do populate. If they don't, I could see us easily making it into the upper 80s. In regard to our water forecast for today, no alerts for the Atlantic waters or Florida Keys, a moderate chop, although be mindful that we could still certainly be competing with some of those showers and storms moving off the Atlantic. Speaking of the Atlantic, let's talk about the tropics. No concerns over at least the next 7 days. Saharan dust is currently moving across the Atlantic and will be arriving in South Florida Thursday night into Friday. That's why you notice our rain chances dropping from Thursday into Friday and continue to lower throughout the weekend. There could be a little bit of a haziness across the skyline, but it won't be as thick of a plume of Saharan dust. Afternoon highs will still stay pretty consistent around 90 degrees with feels like temperatures in the mid to upper 90s.